moving on into kind of a topic that just sort of hit fresh
today.
Get extra flavor, extra fun, extra cinnamon. No, extra. What is that?
Extra sugar-free gum.
Sugar-free gum. I need some gum.
Extra cinnamon. Extra made good gum. Tea berry was my favorite.
Is extra still around?
I don't think so.
Juicy fruit's still around.
Oh, juicy fruit's still around.
It's gonna move you.
Yeah, it's delicious stuff.
Gets right to you.
But you can chew a whole pack in like no time.
The taste is gonna move you
for 10 seconds.
What the fuck? This is a weird podcast. So Ian,
Square Enix released Chrono Trigger on Steam today. You'd think that would be a momentous occasion for what is largely considered one of the best JRPGs in history. Certainly one of the best retro JRPGs. Except for the fact that Square Enix loves to push and port their shitty mobile versions. Now, these versions ostensibly contain the same gameplay, but the issue is they just absolutely kill them graphically. They run a lot of filters over them that cause the characters to look smudgy, Vaseline-like. They have thick black borders around them. They filter and kind of like try to up-res the tiles to the point where it's really easy to kind of notice how the old sprites tile out instead of meshing properly. Some graphics are totally redrawn for reasons that don't make sense, you know, instead of just being like the original sprite or slightly up-resed.
Let me see what this costs on my phone.
It's $14.99.
The app does cost $14.99?
The Steam version, yeah, it's $14.99.
I want to compare it to the
the phone app, yeah. They're usually pretty damn expensive on the phone.
Pretty damn expensive? I'll tell you in a second how much it costs.
And the other thing is they redo the menus and they don't use like the same typography. As a matter of fact, this one looks like it uses straight up Arial.
Really?
Yeah, the menus are different.
They can't even do like an 8-bit or 16-bit font.
Right. It all looks cluttered. And, you know, it's one thing when you're looking at it on a phone. It still looks awful. But when you're playing a mobile game, you know, a mobile port of something, and you're playing it on a computer, you know, that's basically inexcusable. Especially when there's other ports around. I mean, crap, you could have just released the Super Nintendo ROM officially, and people would have been, you know, far happier with it.
Yeah, unless there's some weird deal with Nintendo that they couldn't do that because it was on like a virtual console. But I don't see why it would. I don't see why that would matter. Yeah, that's really strange.
Yeah, so you know what started.
Chrono
I think
Trigger is $9.99, the definitive edition on the phone.
Yeah, definitive my ass.
It's a 3.5 stars out of 5 with 185 rating.
What most people consider the definitive edition is the DS version, which gives you tons of different options for how you want to display the graphics between the top and the bottom screens. Okay. It's really quite nice, very pretty. You can do it. It's awesome on the DS version because you can have all the sprite work on the top, but all the menus and the text on the bottom, so that everything is uncluttered and very pretty looking up top. So, you know, it's excellent. But everyone, I mean, one of the things everyone wonders is why Square Enix went this route with these graphics. They did it with Final Fantasy VI as well. And I would say arguably it looks even worse with Final Fantasy VI. So, yeah, Square's hasn't been doing a great job with a lot of their 2D, you know, remasters or definitive editions of their games. And I think a lot of people were more upset because, like I did, I logged on to Twitter and a lot of other people did, and they see Chrono Trigger trending. And everyone's like, oh shit.
HD remaster.
Are we getting something real good here?
On the Switch.
Yeah, and then you click on it and it's like, oh, Steam got the mobile version ported.
It's like the laziest thing you could have possibly done.
Yeah.
Why would they charge more for it than on the phone? Like, why would they charge more?
I don't know, probably because it just came out on Steam.
Same fucking game.
And I guarantee you it wasn't always $9.99 on the phone. I would almost bet that. Final Fantasy 1 on the iPhone was $17.99 when it first came out.
$17.99.
Yeah.
Did you have to pay for a save slot?
No.
Like a Metal Gear
No.
zombie Minecraft version of the fuck that game is? Unbelievable.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, there's that. That just came out today. I mean, it was worth mentioning. Lots of people were upset by it. I'm sure some people will buy it regardless, just so they have another way to play Chrono Trigger.
Because I haven't played it 18 times before.
But with so many different ways to do it, this just doesn't seem like a way to do it. And if you're okay with playing it like this, just get it on your phone for $10. I mean,
maybe that's why it didn't show up on the SNES Classic. Who knows?
As much as I, don't like playing games on phones, RPGs are actually among some of the easiest games to play on a phone with a digital D-pad.
You don't need to do quick movements. You don't have to worry about that as much.
Chrono Trigger's a little bit more precise, but still, it probably works
for the team attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's not. Yeah, you're not doing a lot of fast motion still. If I remember, I haven't played Chrono Trigger in 20 years almost. I gotta get back into a cute little super frog guy. What's his name?
Frog.
Prince Frog. What the fuck is this?